So Tim Kennedy and those like him may be the most dangerous thing for the Second Amendment. What? Yeah, that's a bold statement. I want to talk to you about him, but I'm going to expand this out. I'm going to talk to you about an email that came in from one of y'all, and then talk to all y'all about how this affects all of us, and we need to be mindful in how this stuff, it's dangerous if we're not careful. So buckle up, here we go. This dangerous stuff is brought to you by Hidden Hybrid Holsters. Carry concealed and comfortable all day long. Made in America by Patriots. Fantastic company. They believe in what you believe in, but also they will help you carry concealed. It's hiddenhybridholsters.com. I give them a big, big thumbs up. You people, thank you for your thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. All right. Tim Kennedy, if you don't know who he is, he'll tell you. The first thing he'll tell you is, I'm special operations. Now, right up front, we love the military, and we love you guys and men and women that served. Thank you. But just because you worked for the federal government in your 20s, not y'all, Tim Kennedy, just because you worked for the federal government in your 20s does not make you immune for the rest of your life to all actions. You're not Teflon. That said, Tim Kennedy, he stepped in this a few years ago, and every time I mention it, people are like, Johnny, he did more for our country than you did. I don't know. Yeah, maybe, probably. Don't care. Still a moron. Tim Kennedy says that he believes gun control is a huge solution. He is a classic, I'm a gun owner, but. I'm pro-gun, but. I'm a hunter, but. Just like politicians, right before election season, they all talk about going out and squirrel hunting with their granddad. Even Obama went out with a shotgun and did his thing. Tim Kennedy is a fraud. He is dangerous to this movement because he has the ear of some people in the boardrooms of companies that are in this industry, as well as people and consumers. And he also is it's cross-pollinated to the MMA community, all that stuff. So he's got some influence, and that's kind of cool. Influence is great. But he is a classic, all I own guns, but not everybody else should be allowed to. He also believes that gun ownership means gun laws. Gun rights do mean gun laws. Like, we've got to have them. He is pro-gun laws. He also is thankful, his words were thankful, that 18-year-olds can't purchase some things. He also believes that if you didn't have military training, you shouldn't be able to do certain things. And I'm like, no. No. He also has threatened to punch people in the face who disagree with him. And I'll take a pass on that. I'll take a pass on that. Now, so I talk about this stuff and I say, okay, this is very dangerous. We can't have this stuff in our community. We can't have this cancerous thought patterns within us, and I believe that is more dangerous than the actual left. Here's why. At least Sniffy Joe lets you know up front what he believes in and what he's coming after. At least Beto is honest about it. Oh, I'm pro-gun, but does it matter? Let me tell you the genesis of this video. Last week, one of y'all emailed me, very polite, very well spoken, and said, hey, I'm a leftist, can we have a conversation? At that point, I'm like, yeah, sure, I love that. And then he says, I'm also a gun owner. And he goes, but I'm not a crazy gun owner that thinks we should abolish the ATF. And I went, I just typed out politely, a very well spoken guy. But I said, hey, we have nothing to discuss. I would rather talk to a flaming anti-gunner than someone who pretends to be a part of this and believes the government should regulate. I am unapologetic about that. It is not the government's job to regulate or allow. The Second Amendment does not allow us anything. The Second Amendment, at least is supposed to, prevents the government from taking away what we have the moment we are born. And I refuse to back down from that.